Just talking? Well, what's the show about? About nothing.
You know, also was steamrolling?
Who?
GameStop stock.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Absolutely. While you're talking, I'm going to bring something up. Go ahead.
I'm sure everybody's heard about it already, or people started Googling it because they didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but GameStop, the floundering game retail store.
Yeah. I think it was going downhill.
Oh, God.
Their stock was surging like crazy. The gist of the story is that basically GameStop had been, basically floundering for the better part of, 2 years, I think it was.
Yeah.
And their stock had hit a low of $2. And so hedge funds basically went out saying, oh, we're going to bet against this. We believe that it's going to drop even lower. We're not financial advisors, so I'm not going to explain what shorting is. You guys can go Google that. But basically these amateur investors via Reddit WallStreetBets.
Yeah.
Basically
the Reddit
said,
warriors.
They're like, nah, you ain't taking this down. And
Not without a fight.
And they surged the stock from rose, what was it, like 11,000%?
So like in a week.
Yeah.
Within a week.
At its highest was about $500.
About that.
Yeah.
I think it was like
that.
420, right?
483.
What?
443?
483.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that's
oh
the
my
high. That's
God,
the high,
dude.
And right now, today, it stands within a week, $85.
Still, if you bought in at like $2,
Oh, for sure.
You're making money.
You're making
Yeah.
money.
For sure.
But a good thing can't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
So a lot of these, the Wall Street Bets, amateur investors, they were making some money, and immediately you started hearing like the talks of regulation.
Yeah.
Regulation. Like, oh well, we need to put a stop to this. We saw that TD Ameritrade. Once it started surging, they stopped all trades of GameStop.
Yeah.
Right.
They stopped Robinhood.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I even the other one I use is M1.
Yep.
They even stopped it.
Okay.
Everybody.
Wow.
There were
I
a
think
few.
Public stayed open. I never heard of Public.
Oh yes, we can talk about
All
that
right,
too.
cool. Go for it.
But yeah, so a lot of the online trading companies halted trades so that so there is a known practice where like if they believe that the market is like there's a chaotic vibe going through the market,
Yeah.
there is a practice of halting the market, but usually that's reserved for the entire market.
Yeah.
Or if they think like the market is just like the entire, what do you call it? Stock exchange. If
Yeah.
they believe it's all tumbling, they will halt it so that they can kind of like make sure that, people aren't going completely broke. But usually it's not,
Got it.
they don't use this practice for, one company's stock.
Yeah.
So people already were a little flustered with that
Yeah.
because
People were pissed.
yeah.
Super fucking.
Yeah, because you're making money, and then all of a sudden, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're losing money, so you get to stop whatever's.
Yeah, the
happening.
hedge funders are losing money, and
Yeah.
and-
Like, oh,
yeah.
we gotta stop this.
Yeah, no.
Because part of that dick move was that, you couldn't buy any more GameStop stock,
Mhm.
but you could sell it.
Yeah.
So which means that the hedge funds that are shorting it, they're able to buy it back so they can kind of recoup or at least stop some of their losses.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically the higher the stock goes, the more money these hedge funds are losing.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole idea behind it is, what they wanted to do.
Right.
So
Which is completely legal. It's fucked up, but legal.
yeah, dude.
It's totally fucked up.
That's the thing. Like, I was watching. I don't know if you caught it, Ed. Where the Hill talked. Saga
Yeah,
had
I
a
did.
whole thing where he was talking about how like they brought up regulation once. All these Wall Street bettors or Wall Street bets from Reddit. They got on the train, and they're like, oh, now they're crying regulation. But a billionaire investor did the same thing earlier this year. He said that the stock. He's like, oh, I forget which stock it was, but he's like, oh, it's tumbling. It's gonna, it's gonna go out of business. Basically, did the whole Chicken Little thing where like the sky is falling on this one stock.
Yeah.
All the while he's buying all these stocks, so
Shorting them, yeah.
at a super low price, so that like when they surge back up, he's making money.
Boom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
wait for the pump.
manipulating the market himself,
Yeah,
Right.
and I think he went on TV and said that
Yep.
too, right? So of course, all the investors like started selling all their shit, and he's just buying it under. So that is like, isn't that illegal? Influencing the market?
that is a loophole way of influencing the
Wow.
market. Yeah.
Ooh.
And so-
loopholes.
And so this is the thing where like the Reddit Wall Street Bets people like all they did was say they put out basically like a community post like, hey, buy GameStop stock.
Yeah.
You know, like there wasn't no like real collaborative effort. They basically said anybody who wants to get on this, get in on this.
Yeah, and I think like it came down to like enough of the small people just like being tired of being broke, especially what's going on, and all these other fucking hedge funders making money, and they're like, "Fuck that!" Well, just like, and it wasn't like a colluded thing. It was just like,
Yeah.
people just started catching on to the idea. You know,
Yeah.
just like, boom, all right, yeah, boom, let's just make a little bit of money.
Yep. They pumped
And
that shit up, man.
They pumped their shit up. What was that guy that lost like how much?
Oh, the what is it?
The hedge funder was like $1 billion, right? Was it as high as that?
$30 billion.
30
They had to get bailed out by another hedge fund.
Yeah.
Another hedge fund had to come in and what do you call it? Inject money into them
And
to keep them afloat.
Yeah, I read about the hedge fund that was directly impacted. I don't think they released how much they lost, but they put it in perspective by telling how much another investor put into that company, which I think was a couple billion or
Yeah.
something. And I was
God.
like, oh my God, that's
Good.
fucking crazy.
Fuck you guys. You know?
You know, and it is one of those moments where
Yeah.
you do feel like, okay, the little guy got one
Exactly,
over the big person,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And
I
they kind of deserve it, you know, because they're doing something similar.
They're doing the
on
shady
back end,
shit.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's legal, but they're
Yes.
betting against a company, you know, betting against a company's survival, which sounds horrible to do, you know,
Yeah.
So now,
but it's legal.
yeah,
I would be okay with like just like betting on a, you know, because it's just the life of betting, you know, that's
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
bet. But then when you go out there and influence the market to do those things, that's
Right.
where I see the shady part of it.
Which type of influencing, though?
Like getting like, because you kind of know their mindset, what they're doing. They're like, all right, if I'm a hedge funder, I
Yeah.
have some influence.
Okay.
So if I get on live TV and tell all the other people, and I know my investors are watching,
Yeah.
to sell this or sell your stock, whatever, knowing that I have the back idea of like, all right,
got
I'm
it.
a swoop in and
Yeah.
pick up all this shit. That's just him like basically influence his investors.
Yeah.
That could be the small people that are like, oh yeah, cool. This guy's my financial advisor. He's telling me this, but then he's fucking me over in the back end.
Oh yeah. So basically, some guy's doing a sob story to like change your mind on a position of a stock while he's back end dealing.
Yeah.
Well,
That's where I just see it. That's
Yeah.
why I see shady.
Yeah. That's
But
horrible. Yeah, that is fucked up.
it's legal and it's
see, this is the thing.
it's like a
This is why like all that stuff is
Yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
They never brought regulation. That the housing crash of 2008, no regulation was passed. No regulation had been
Okay.
done.
Yeah. that destroyed people.
Yeah, dude, people lost. Like, I personally know people at my company who like were retired, had to come back out of retirement because their money was in Goldman Sachs or something, so they had to come out of retirement to work
Yep.
again
Oh my God.
because they lost their retirement in that, you know, the housing crash.
Horrible.
But so all that was legal, you
Yeah.
know. You had $1 billion JP Morgan, you know, Deutsche Bank, you know, all these big, you know, billion dollar companies,
Yeah.
banks. No regulation was done. One Reddit Wall Street Bets community does this. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not, flustered. But does this, and now they're crying like, oh, we need regulation. We
Yeah,
need
now they
regulation.
want regulation.
Right.
So it's like oh well, it makes it, and this is exactly what I think is that the wrong people were making the money.
Yep.
Yeah. Of course.
That's what it
Yeah.
boils down to. Is like, oh well, the wrong people are making the money.
Yeah.
So when the wrong people are making money, that's when regulation needs to come.
Yep.
Right. And then I can see I was gonna say Red Robin.
Robin
Hood. Robin Hood was absolutely trying to protect, or any other of those apps that do like the brokering,
Yeah.
or that allow you to purchase stocks. They're for sure trying to protect all these hedge funds.
Hedge funders.
I'll
These
get it.
hedgehogs.
I'll get it. These hedge funds. So they're trying to protect all these hedge funds by, you know, halting that
Yeah.
market at the moment, which is fucking so crooked. It's like ridiculous, you
Yeah.
know?
Dude.
It seems like, you know,
I heard-
blatant, you know?
I heard one
I wanted to
argument.
pull my money out.
Dude, actually, so to what you were saying right there, pulling your money out is Philip DeFranco,
Mhm.
he went on his show saying he exclusively used Robinhood
Mhm.
and sponsored him on his show, and
Okay.
basically like, fuck you guys, I'm pulling my money out, and then he decided to go with a new company called Public,
Yeah.
and so they're another trading company,
Yeah.
and they're actually, they seem like a cool platform. Like they have a social media aspect to it where like you can go on and trade and you can communicate with other people, like kind of like a Twitter or Facebook feed going on in there.
That's interesting. I wonder how that works and what benefit you get. I'll have to look into that.
It becomes just like a community, kind of like the Wall Street Bets page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where like basically all it is people going on there and giving their tips like, oh, I think, this stock is going to blow, or hey, sell your shares, I think this one's going to tank.
Yeah.
Like that's all it really is.
Okay. Nice. That's pretty cool then.
But
I do like to get some tips.
I know.
Or, you know,
Tips.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool because then you're like Ray was saying, you're communicating with your fellow buyers and everything
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah.
and just
The common folk.
Yeah,
Common
just common
investors.
Yeah.
that was pretty
real-
cool about it. I was like, oh, that's cool, because like when I go on Robinhood, like I'm just like,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I'm just like,
For sure.
oh, this
And
looks good.
I just looking at my free stock.
and I've paid
2%.
extra, which is like $5 a month for the gold account, which allows you to get different articles that you can read through.
Oh, okay.
And that's really the only extra incentive that you can
Oh,
get
really?
through the app. Yeah. So I'm kind of interested in this other public app just to kind of, get more information that's like, I want to talk to people that are trading.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool. It sounds like it could be useful. I'll have to do some research on
Yeah,
it,
'cause,
but yeah.
Like,
I'm ready to move my stocks, man, which I found out that you can.
Yeah.
I think it's a one-time fee, which you have to be smart about this because if you are on Robinhood and you want to move your assets, it's $75
Oh yeah, the one-time fee
for
yeah.
that one-time transaction, whether you move half of your stocks or all of them. It's a $75 rate, so take advantage and probably move all of them.
yeah, just get out of it.
Yeah, if you want to get
Again,
the fuck out.
this is for entertainment, not financial advice.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
We are
yeah.
not your, we're not a
if I had
financier.
more stocks in there, I'd just like totally bounce.
That's what
Just because they're shady.
Now, just to give the other side of the coin really fast with Robinhood, their defense was they actually don't have, they said they don't have a company backing them anymore because basically what a trading company like Robinhood or Webull or M1, any of those, you buy the stocks and they front you in a sense for the day it takes to get your stocks. And so they have to have, that company has to have enough capital to cover whatever stocks are being bought on your behalf.
Got it.
And so like M1, Webull all have like big backers behind them. They have hedge funds behind them.
Mm-hmm.
The story was that Robinhood doesn't anymore, that they're their own company and that they personally back. So the reason they stopped the trading was they actually couldn't afford to
Buy more
stock on your behalf because
That's interesting because I remember Robinhood stating they were looking out for the welfare of all the public investors that, were buying the stock, which was bullshit.
Yeah.
Complete bullshit
Yeah.
because how dare you try to tell me?
yeah, it's my money.
Yeah,
It's
will
my
make
money.
all
I
the
want it
fucking,
now.
I will fail as much as I want.
Yeah, exactly.
You can sit back and watch me fail. It's your benefit, by the way.
How dare you try to stop me from failing?
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, that's fucking horrible. So to hear a different statement is kind of funny to me,
No, and I mean, I didn't really believe it as it is. But,
Yeah.
So to hear that,
Yeah, they're just trying to save face.
Exactly. They're just trying to do that PR move.
Because if they
Yep.
lose, I'm sure they're losing tons of users.
Oh my God, dude, when I went on Google and typed in, can I transfer, boom, from Robinhood, it auto-populated immediately. And I was like, that's right.
Yo, everybody's like, "Yep, we're fucking moving
Doing
our
it
money."
today.
Dude, quick, before anybody thinks like the Reddit Wall Street Bets people, like they're just like, oh, they're whatever. Maybe they're looking down on them for whatever reason. A cool story is they did the same tactic with an Ontario teachers pension fund. So basically,
Okay.
because of the coronavirus, like the teachers pension fund had lost like 65% of its value.
Oh.
So they were down.
Yeah.
So they basically did the same thing. They went on Wall Street Bets. People were like, hey, everybody buy whatever stocks are attached to this pension fund. Let's lift it. They went in, they bought all these stocks, and they lifted the pension fund for $300 million.
Whoa.
So, yeah, raised it, I think, 15 or 20% above what it was originally.
Oh my God.
So-
The real people right there.
Yeah. So it was like, before people were like, oh, these are just, whatever kids, losing, playing a game or whatever. No, like they have this in their head that like they want to stick it to the man and they want to do some good with it,
Yeah,
Dude, I really wish I remember this guy's name, but that one like financial advisor, I forget his name, but he went on CNN.
I was thinking like put that one.
He's like, I forgot his name. Damn it! I wish I knew his name. But anyways, he went on there and was like basically like shitting on the Reddit and was saying like all these people they're gonna end up like alone. All they do is play video games. Why don't you spend that hour you spend on the app and go make some connections with people and shit like that?
Whoa.
Just shitting on them,
What a dick
It was on the
move.
Hill. Watch today's.
Who
But,
should fucking call these people out and
exactly. Just saying, go make some connections with people. Like, maybe you could get a girlfriend, or you can get your girls won't be depressed. And I was like, what?
I don't
the
say this
fuck?
often, but okay, boomer.
I know, dude.
I don't say it ever. Might have been the first time.
Dude, you know what it is? It's that what do you call that? Insecure like dick bully move. Where
Yeah.
like I have nothing to actually attack your character with or attack, whatever your position is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack your character.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go straight at
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
He's
With-
pulling out all these old stereotypes.
Yeah.
You guys are losers. All you do is play video games, and
It's so weird.
so stupid.
With your pocket protectors, like that doesn't even exist
Okay, you
anymore.
can say that. What's your fucking big ass bankroll? It's like
Seriously. Check out full episodes of the Strange Noise podcast on Spotify. Episodes also available on your favorite podcast platform.